hopeful from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Gyro Joker. Volcano out of Iceland will conquer and destroy the rap world like the from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking, plus the little smelting like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, we need land to represent them. Gold is up, urging all trading our change for cash and splurging on a more secure investment. Food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. Thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills of Dover on the Gulf War disaster and converge after. Depends on your status or your stature. Whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split. How much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell it half price seafood. Prices like a real night. Who can knock the most birds out the sky? Then spread a lie. Say you know why. Bet. Get the machine. Blame it on the fireworks. Clean up. Y'all know medicine. The wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets. And get stacks with the creep on creep. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake. Buyer beware, had to tell us my sire be fair. This entire hair from the chair while I'm here. I hate play governor, JJ for governor.
My mommy is the one that introduced us to video games. I guess they were crazed in the 90s or whatever, and every Christmas we get a new console or a new game. Basketball became, you know, my favorite because I actually like to play basketball in real life. I was born and raised in Miami, Florida. I lived here my entire life. My childhood was not very nice. Somehow, I still got good grades. I still persevered. I didn't become a product of my...
We're the land of the free.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve Kerr says, I'm amazed by the skill level of today's players. but the little things, getting back in transition, boxing out, they aren't as locked.
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside form, it's Barnes in Siakam. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Flynn in at the point. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Trae Young is out there with MP. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And Greg, not the first time MP's been named Player of the Week. He's really caught fire.
I don't think anyone in the league has been more locked in. This guy's producing at an elite level.
For those teams that did make a deal at the trade deadline, Greg, how hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
It can be tough. Guys who need the ball to be effective can be a little harder maybe to integrate, but for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system. Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Young pass to MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Toronto with the ball. Siakam with it and guarded by Capella. And there it is for him.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
And Young kicks to MP. Another miss by MP. The Raptors have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Passes it to Trent. Feeds to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Now, here's Trent. Last game out, he had 14. 2 on the clock. Flynn misses.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And for the first time, Greg, in his career, MP was named NBA Player of the Month.
And with all the talent in our league, Player of the Month is a really hard honor to earn. So enjoy it, MP.
And here is Barnes after the three-pointer from MP. A nice shot by Flynn.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's MP. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Flynn. To the inside. Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barnes has got his second bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:51 left in the first quarter. Outside Flynn, into the lane. Siakam trying to free himself up. Flynn misses. And the Rookie of the Month winners announced recently in MP, Greg, once again taking home those honors.
Another fantastic month for him. Just showing everybody that he's got the kind of dedication needed to be a star in the NBA. A few Rookie of the Month awards now makes him the front runner for Rookie of the Year.
Now Barnes. After the miss three from MP. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Pass to MP. Three-pointer. Another miss by MP.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Anunoby against Collins. Anunoby passes to Flynn. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Barnes can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Kicks it out to MP. Another miss by MP.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
A nice shot by Flynn.
And I don't think anyone knew that Siakam would be this kind of playmaker coming out of New Mexico. In fact, I can almost guarantee it.
Young pass to MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Barnes with it. A 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's MP. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was driven. He scored 41 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Flynn, no good from outside. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Now here's Flynn after the miss from MP. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Flynn misses on the wing. MP. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Boucher passes to Finney-Smith. Boucher with the ball. Wright with the double team. Pass to Achua. Here's Trent. Drains it from beyond the arc. Trent's got 5 now.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And here's MP for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. MP's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team? So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. MP's really making a difference here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Flynn in at the point. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Young. The 3 from MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And that's now 18 points for MP. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Flynn. 9 points in the game so far. There's the pass to Trent. From deep. It's good from long range. Trent's got his third bucket of the night.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Young kicks to MP. Another miss by MP. Raptors shooting well. They're at 45%. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Flynn the pass to Trent. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Alinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Young kicks to MP. And again for three.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. Offensive rebound, Trent. Off with the layup. Atlanta leading by 3. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
And what you like about Anunoby is how efficient he's become. Good to great shot selection. Hits for a solid percentage from the field, from 3, and from the line.
Young outside. For 3. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Young. Young's got 9 assists now tonight. And the Raptors call time here.
And another efficiency of Anunoby's, he takes care of the rock.
And for a young player, you're right, Jay. He makes very few mistakes. And if he does make a mistake, they don't pile up and become a problem. He just moves on to the next play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. And it's Wright in for Trae Young. Then for the Raptors, Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for OG Anunoby. A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Trent with it. Okongwu covering to stop the run. Flynn misses. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Trent passes to Finney-Smith. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket of the night. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Now, MP. He has 30. He dishes it to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. A 3 from MP. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Lets it go from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Passes it to Trent. Now here's Flynn. And here's Boucher. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 5 on the clock. Here's Trent. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. MP left side. Here's Okongwu. The shot's good. Okongwu's now got his second bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. The pairing up front, Okongwu and Capella. Then it's MP. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Herter in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Now, here's MP. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Achua. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Flynn kicks to Finney-Smith. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading by 9. A 3 from MP. They get the rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Flynn against MP. That's tipped. Bogdanovich looking around. MP outside. Tries to keep it alive. From outside, off the mark. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Flynn the pass to Birch. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter.
Substitution on the court.
Raptors trail by 11. Barnes outside. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. MP passes to Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
The Raptors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Siakam. Boucher passes to Achua. Just 5 to shoot. Boucher finds Siakam.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Hawks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And what a huge standout performance it was
for MP.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Collins against Barnes. Here he goes. The shot that time, not on target. Collins with some nice D. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They lead by 17.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And here's MP for three. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see.
MP, you did a great job with man coverage tonight. Can you talk a little bit about what the game plan was there? Any tendencies you were focusing on?
First of all, great team win tonight. We trusted you. Hey, everyone.
Wow, man, player of the month. Well deserved, MP. How does it feel?
Man, it feels great to put on the show for the fans. Give them something to be... All right, no more questions? Thank you.
Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the sea. Dribbling Siago my feet. I ain't been asleep in a week. Go run it up, then blow it and repeat. So bad, can't speak. Whispering in his shit. Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Back from New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissors, I'm boiling. Hit the A, take it to the boiler. Saving all this money on my order. Love it and you know I got a spoiler.
I was overseas the entire 4 years. I love Italy, and I was also in Turkey. But Italy took the cake. I lived there for 2 years. I lived in the city. I ordered pizza via delivery in Italian. Like, that was like one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had. When I was in Italy, you know, I traveled to like Paris. I went to Ibiza. I went to a lot of different places, so I got to see.
And a quick glance outside the arena here in downtown Atlanta. All right, everyone. Greetings from Allie. Take it.
Thanks a lot, BA. Well, the veteran savvy of Chris Paul has helped transform the Suns into a contender. Teammate Devin Booker said, on the floor, he knows what's...
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allie. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Craig in at small forward. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Trae Young out there with MP. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season. Fades. Capella with a rebound. MP outside. Capella, the pass to MP. Good! Another from three.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember. Pass to Booker. On target from about 13 feet.
Such a creative scorer as Devin Booker. Look at him just checking out the options and scoring that time.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And here's MP from outside. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Shoots from 14. Here's Johnson. And Collins with the big block.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
The Suns have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Here's Booker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got his second basket on the night.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A deep three from MP.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Booker from downtown. Drops in the three. Booker's got 7 points in the game. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Payne checked in for Chris Paul.
Cameron Payne.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to MP. Can they get it? That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. He's got 9.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
And Collins with the big block. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. So for the Hawks, Okongwu checks in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Hunter. The Suns leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter here. Offensive rebound, Booker. Good D by Bogdanovich.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And here's MP from outside. The shot off that time. The Suns go the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. MP drives in. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
The Suns have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Young against Saric. Pass to Booker from behind the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I just love the ball movement.
There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Young, the pass to MP. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. MP's got 14 points for the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
McGee finds Booker. Soft touch off the glass. 12 points for him.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Here's Booker. Okongwu with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
MP up top. From deep. And the Hawks with another three.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Hawks ahead. They're up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And drafted 13th back in 2015, Devin Booker, for years, the lone bright spot in Phoenix. Now he's got some help.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out.
Yeah, Grant, that's got to feel pretty special.
That's so true. I mean, to stick it out and get this organization back on the winning track, that's how legacies are made.
Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
Delon Wright is out there with MP. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then there's Okongwu. And it's Gallinari in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He contributed 35 points and was on point from deep. We keep seeing great nights from him. What a streak he is on.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the Suns call time here. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions.
Phoenix. Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. MP comes in for Herter. And it's Trae Young in for Wright. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Saric checks in for Johnson. Crowder comes in for Craig. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Holiday. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. MP outside, takes the 3. The Suns clear it.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Crowder outside. There's 38 seconds left in the second. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
MP against Booker. Now here's MP. Not a lot of room. Ayton with the defensive effort.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Back to Payne. Here's Saric. Oh, got it off in time, but it's... And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Hawks trailing. Kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams, 5. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Craig in at the 3. Knocked away. Back to Paul. And the jumper falls for him. Paul's got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
MP, the pass to Hunter. 2 points. That one goes.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Young against Paul to the inside. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Paul. 9 points in the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Young, the pass to MP. Nails it from 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Booker with it. Now guarded by MP. Fires for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Young, the pass to MP. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Booker. The second effort. That shot off the mark. Hunter with some nice D. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Phoenix calls timeout, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And here's MP from outside. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Johnson against Gallinari. Outside Johnson. Here's Šarić. Nails the baby hook. Šarić has got his second basket of the game.
Fighting through the contact, Dario does a great job that time.
Right with the ball. Now guarded by Booker from deep. MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Booker over MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Holiday. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Booker.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. And how about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Right with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Ooh, got that one up quick. MP's got 38 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Payne against Wright. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. The putback. No luck on that one. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Back to MP. 26 seconds left in the third quarter here. And he lobs it up top. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Šarić.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And here's MP from outside. The Suns clear it. Booker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right side Payne. The 3 is up. Offensive board. McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Suns on top, leading by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there.
Defensively, we got to keep these guys in front of us. Shooting. It's the fourth quarter. Come on, y'all. Make some noise.
Making some changes here. John Collins checked in for Jang. Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. And MP is subbed in for Herter. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. MP is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Drains the triple. MP's got 41.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples, momentum swinging wildly.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 2. 1:53 left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge, make them take another look at the call. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game. And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Capella against Paul. Pass to Aiden. And he lays it up and in. Aiden's got 9 points now in the second half.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Young against Paul. From deep, MP. And Craig pulls it down. Craig's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Aiden. Down low. Here's Booker. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
The Suns have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Paul with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. A shot by Johnson, no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Paul against Young. Inside, Johnson. Count it!
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Timeout called, the Suns. They're trailing by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, it's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Paul against Young. Oh, there's the alley! And they go to the intentional foul.
That's the second personal foul. Number 22.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range. Oh, he drained it from downtown. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew.
Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the sea. Dribbling, see, I go my feet. I ain't been asleep in a week. Go run it up, then blow it and repeat. So bad, can't speak. Whispering in her shit. Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Bad from New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissor, now I'm boiling. Hit the A, take it to the boiler. Saving all this money, I'm a hoarder. Love her, then you know I gotta spoil her. I just turn around, she's spoiling. Even if you want it, can't avoid it. Double R, big Rolls Royce. Made our own way, they ain't sure. They try to act like they don't know us. They'll be the first to approach us. No loaders. They below us. Been locked in, I'm focused. I'm chosen. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water.